All right, tonight we have the man you love to hate, and if you think your opinion is going to slow down this social media juggernaut down in any way, I have two words for you. You're wrong. Trap Gambino is on now.
Welcome to the Three Beards Podcast. My name's Craig, along with Austin and Chris.
Passed to a new generation of Americans born in this century.
Let me out.
I'm afraid that is right. Then live to send the innocent to their death? Is this justice and honor in Massachusetts colony?
All right, we're back, and at this time, everybody, for the second round, he apparently didn't get enough, that scared him off. You decided to come back in here with us. Trap Gambino, welcome to the show, sir.
Hey, how you doing, brother?
Good, man. Man, it's been a while. I reached out to you, and you were like, "When are you going to have me back on?" I'm like,
"Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
We need to, because there's a lot of stuff that has changed with you, my friend, and that would be one. You have lost a lot of weight since we saw you last.
I'm getting a little small on you guys. Sorry about that, but I have to do what I got to do.
No, that's one of those things. I mean, a lot changed here. I mean, we're no longer associated with Fight Mixer. I mean, that was a chapter that ended, for us, and so we have no part of that anymore. And so we brought you on. This is kind of like the new thing, but we don't even really cover much in the way of fighting as much either. I mean, it's just we have these things, but for me, you're just a story that's larger than just MMA. I mean, you've got everything. I mean, you've got your irons in the fire everywhere.
Just a real headliner.
Man. It's been a wild 2020, and it's been even crazier 2021. And man, it's been wild. But I'm riding it. I'm down for the ride. So I haven't fell off yet.
Before we get too far, congratulations on the new little one, man.
Thank you
really
so much,
happy for you guys.
I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, how's that changed your guys? I mean, you've already have two, so I mean, it's not like this is a new experience. I mean, how does the third one, really change things?
So it is a new experience for me because I've never been a father to a son before, and having a baby girl is so much different than having a baby boy, and like. Now that I have a baby boy, I just feel like now I have to be, more alpha and more of a leader. And it just, I don't know. I guess it kind of makes it submits me as a man because I feel like you never really, unless you have a baby boy and you learn how to raise a baby boy, you can't raise a baby boy and not be a man. So I'm forced to become a full man with this baby boy.
Nice. Like I said, congratulations again, man. That's awesome.
Thank you, man.
Speaking of son, that's why I dropped off for a second. I had to talk to mine.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Yes.
So you have 2 girls and then a boy?
Yeah, I got 2 baby girls and a baby boy, a new baby boy. He's like 4 weeks old.
Yeah, that's complete. I have 2 boys, and then my little one is a girl, so complete opposite.
Yeah,
so growing up with my 2 boys, it's crazy and that were fun. And then I got my girl. I'm like, I don't know, be careful with her. All right, yeah, be careful. It's completely different.
Yeah, I heard boys are way easier, so I'm hoping and praying that's the way it is here.
It's more rough. Expect a lot more injuries. That's all.
Yeah, already.
Yeah. So one of the ones, I mean, I guess we'll just start off the bat. One of the questions like I had for you, dude, what did you do to get kicked off TikTok? All of a sudden you're like, I've got all these followers, and all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, I'm no longer on there. I'm like,
so
how do you get banned off TikTok?
How do you get kicked off the top?
So, long story short, I showed a dead body on TikTok.
That's how. Okay.
You can't do that, I guess. Yeah, that's why I got banned from TikTok. And the place that I used to live at, it was like literally right in the middle of the hood. So crazy shit happened outside of our house all the time. And like, this is something that, like, you know, I'm obviously not bragging about this, but some dude got shot and killed like right outside my apartment, and the video went viral. And I didn't think it was gonna go viral. I was just like, you know, this is crazy, guys. You know, be careful. There's people screaming in the background, and then the last part of the video showed the dude laying on the ground, and I was like, so in the fucking moment that I didn't even realize I was showing that until the video got like over like 3 million views on TikTok, and then they took me down. So, you know, it is what it is.
Now, can you do another account?
No, I didn't do another account. I just said fuck TikTok. I'll probably show something else that gets me banned anyway. But I had like 30,000 followers or something like that.
I know, that's what I was crazy. I was just like, God, that's why I just said it's like the social media juggernaut. I mean, it's just like you sign on there, all of a sudden you get all these people, and it's just, I was describing this to people that didn't see your first show, and I'm like, I'm telling you, it's like, this is one of those things. If you don't know, if you've not listened to Trap, not only do the people love him, and people absolutely cannot stand you, and they troll the hell out of you. I remember the comments. Like, I think one of the ones I still remember is the only thing he hasn't eaten is the gym mats where he's training. And I'm like, oh my God, you know, like, why do people hate you so bad?
I start to think that, like, I don't know if these guys really hate me because they've been following me for so long. Like, if I like, just some people that I really don't like, and if I don't like, I don't really hate anybody, but there are some people that I don't like, and if I don't like them, I don't follow them. I think a lot of these people hate the fact that they like me, or they see something in me that they can relate to that they failed on, and because I'm doing it, it makes them salty in some kind of a way. Like, I got a lot of haters that are like these short fat guys. And I'm like, y'all should be looking up to me. Like, I'm doing what the fuck I'm trying to inspire you guys. But instead I get hated on by these guys who look like they're fucking Uber drivers and stuff. It's really weird, man. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, I'm kind of used to it by now. Everybody, I'm sure I don't even get the worst of it. I'm sure there's way more people that are hated than me.
You know, with all your training too, you know, it's like you watch your videos, and I mean, you've actually, I mean, progression. I mean, it's just like, I remember like one of your first ones when you were boxing. I think it was the Bob dummy. I mean, you were trying. I mean, like I said, there was still slow movement. Well, now when you actually watch you,
when I first started,
yeah, now you have a lot more speed, and it's actually showing. I mean, you can see that you've actually practiced. I mean, it's not something you're just.
Yeah,
like,
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of I've been training a lot lately that I've been kind of not posting on social media. I don't know if you've noticed, but like most of my Instagram posts are down now, and I got like 20 posts at most, and I deleted like most of my posts because I'm honestly trying to rebrand myself. I'm not trying to. I'm sick of being the guy who's like known for talking shit on social media, because that's not who I am. You know, if it made me a little famous, but now it's time to show the real world who I am. And I have a documentary series. I can't say who they're with, but it's for a big network, and it's filming in July. And hopefully that'll open up more eyes to what's really going on here. To see house.
Yeah, and that was part of that change view. Is, I mean, it's not for everybody. I mean, like I said, but you're commended. I mean, you and your family are going, you know, trying to go vegan. You know, switching over to the veganism.
Have.
Yeah.
There's no trying to it, man. We threw out.
Come on, you ate mayonnaise on that Burger King Whopper.
Yeah, that's right. I did eat mayonnaise to have that fucking Impossible Whopper.
Yeah.
And I felt so bad after.
I know.
But I'm not doing it because like I give a fuck about animals or anything like that. Like, I love animals, but I'm doing it because of my diet, man. Like, it's just crazy how much. Damn, he almost hit this bitch. You hear that?
No.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard something. I don't know.
He was like, "Bitch, get in the car." I fucking love Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Anyways, I went full vegan, man. Like, I threw out all the meat and animal products in my house, and yeah, man, I'm fully committed now. So fuck animal products. It's been fucking me up for a long time, and I've been abusing food for a long time. So I'm exactly not gonna miss it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's good. You know, it's commendable, man. That you guys, because it's one of those, you guys are actually doing something. It's not just talk. You guys are actually going through with what you know. As it said, that's really cool. You know, congratulations.
Yeah, we're doing it all together. My daughter reminds me every time I eat anything. She's like, "Daddy, make sure that has no animal products in it." And we get her like fake chicken nuggets and all that stuff, and you know, she's warming up to it, but she has no choice. So.
Yeah, that's one of the things. It's kind of, you have to when you don't have, you know, a choice. Yeah, and then God, I'm looking through the list of stuff that I wrote down, and there's just so many things that you've got going on that it just, since we talked to you last.
These motherfuckers better not hit me.
I'm gonna say I hope not, but even though that would be ratings fantastic, as you just come out there and just start yelling at some dude that just smacked into your vehicle.
Yeah, that was close, man.
Oh, so you went on a couple of TV shows here recently, and you peeled back some curtains that were taboo, that were not supposed to be peeled back.
Yeah, definitely. You know, they when somebody's not good to me, I'm not good to them. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And if you're referring to the Dr. Phil show,
Yeah.
Divorce Court was a fun fucking time, man. So shout out to Divorce Court.
Yeah, it was both those.
Anybody
no,
wants to take $1,000 and take a free flight to Atlanta, and if you're a good actor, hit up Divorce Court with your girlfriend, have some fun. But fuck the Dr. Phil show.
Well, that was the thing. It's like, you know, you've always wondered. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. After you did it, stuff like Maury Povich, Jerry Springer makes so much more sense, because I've always said, how does some lady have 9 guys up on the stage, and Maury's got all the envelopes, and he's going, "You're not the father. You're not the father." You know, he goes through the whole line, and she ends up rolling around on the ground, you know, racing out of the room, waving her arms. Yeah, and then you're like, and then after you did it, I'm like, that makes so much more sense now, because I'm like, how is this even a thing that this is?
Let me explain something. So the Dr. Phil show was kind of real, but the Divorce Court show totally scripted, and there's no hiding that. They honestly, you can go to their website and it will say that this is a scripted television series for your entertainment only. The judge isn't real, the bailiff isn't real, nobody's getting really divorced. Me and my wife had a blast on Divorce Court. I thought we did a really good show. I thought it was funny, the whole fucking excuse about the girls in the limo, and everybody loved it, man. Of course, the haters are gonna talk trash on anything we do, but the Dr. Phil show was a whole nother story. It wasn't really scripted. It was just heavily edited.
Yep. Oh man, no, I just, like everybody say, give us the details. I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's just, I even just sent him, you know, just kind of like my sarcastic humor is like, man, I hope you guys are okay. And he's like, it's not real. I'm like, no, I know that. I was just, it was kind of like a joke. It's like, I hope you guys are okay, because you just posted, what was it, like a day after Divorce Court? You guys are like in the kitchen saying, hey, honey, we're divorced.
Yeah. So the crazy thing is when I left the set on Dr. Phil, I thought I went there with an intention to give a good message to America, even though I was playing a role. The role I was playing is like, so at first these trolls used to get to me a lot, and I basically pretended like that was still the case, and these trolls are still bullying me and all this stuff, and that's really not the case. They used to a long time ago, but I kind of used that to get on the show. And then, once I had them in my grasp, I was going to kind of turn the show into something about me. So initially the show was supposed to be about catfishing and people who fall into celebrity catfishing profiles. So
I got him.
Oh, that was what a freeze frame right there. Oh, is he back? Is he back? No.
Dr. Phil got him.
They got him.
They got him. He was telling the shit.
He was talking too much about Hollywood, so he's froze up.
I want to thank where is it? Oh man, where is
crickets,
it? Wow.
Crickets.
Right here, Chastity, third Singria, and she's still watching the show. I love it.
I know.
Thank you, Chaz. Shout out to Chaz.
I want to know is it one of the, when you're going to the cantina, is it one of those large goblet like sangrias? I mean, is she just really? Let's see.
I tried bringing it back in. That apparently didn't help. He's gone.
Yep. So he'll reboot in there. Hopefully he'll get in here. But yeah, looks like a Ron Jeremy freeze frame. Oh man, but yeah, we got a few more questions when he comes back in. But that's the thing is, when you watch, you can go back on his timeline and you can see what he was talking about, and it makes so much more sense because some of these things, I've always just said, how could this be real where people act like this on TV? Where, I mean, that you honestly have all these multiple people on the stage and you don't know who could possibly be the dad or who's the baby mamas or, all this. And then when he comes back and say, no, these things are scripted. And
I mean, you could think about it. I mean,
yeah, it was just, it's like you knew there was some effect, but just the fact that it made so much more sense how over the top some of these reactions were, is they were just trying to really sell it. Yeah, they're really trying to sell it. I told you, man. Yeah, I know. And that's why it's like, yeah, like those guys, it's like, you were not the father, spikes it down, starts dancing on the stage. You're like, yeah. Because the whole time you're like, what about the poor kid on camera that, he's like, he doesn't know who his dad is. Mom's rolling around on the floor. He's just sitting there, which one of you is little Timmy's dad? And everybody's celebrating. It's not me. I just feel terrible.
I want to know how much because there are, we talked about it, they're real judges, right? So are they not?
No, a lot of these ones, like I said, they're not actually practicing law. Like,
but because you go through all law school, all the training, and you're like, how the fuck did I end up here?
Oh no, all this stuff like the People's Court, all that stuff wasn't a real courtroom.
Didn't we hear that Judge Judy, whoever, was making like $1 million an episode or some shit?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's not a real courtroom. That was just basically you're going there just for TV. It's like a TV case. So. And so, yeah, we're trying to figure out. Yeah, it's like he lost connection. It's hopefully Vegas didn't kidnap him. Trap comes back because we got a couple more questions for him. I know it is. April, you're correct. It is slightly depressing. It really is.
Jeez, maybe so subtle about it.
Oh man. But yeah,
I'll meditate later. What do you when you pass out from the sangrias? Dude, I went to Publix on my house, and the Mexican joint right next door, they had the entire driveway or like the road blocked off. They had cops, and they had the entire parking lot in front of their building just blocked off for tonight. I was like, I kind of want to swing by and see how it ends up. They had cocktail tables. They had fencing, I was like, man, they have a party tonight.
It's Cinco de Mayo.
Yep. Yeah, and that's what I said. Maybe that's what it was. He just got tired. He just wanted to go party.
I mean, it's 9 o'clock here. So what is it? 6
o'clock there.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Yeah.
No, the feds didn't get him.
No, there's a couple of things. Like I said, I want to get with him. Hopefully, when he's get him back in, it's about his upcoming fights. I really want to talk to him about an incident that occurred, a couple months ago. That where hopefully we get him on because, like I said, I don't want to burn that powder until he's back on the screen. So we'll keep. Like I said, he may have just, like I said, lost internet. So here, yeah. Well, let me type to him, see if I can get him back here.
Y'all talk too much.
Yeah.
Who does?
Kaylee, like yelling at her brother. I'm like, get out of my room, man.
Yeah, it's.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna answer this question right here.
Okay.
Have you ever been salsa dancing? 2 out of the 3 of us are white, so if that answers the question, there you go.
Yeah, it's the closest thing to salsa dance I've done is when I've accidentally knocked it over and I've got to jump away before it gets all over my clothes. That's about the closest thing to a salsa dance I think
I did a pretty good salsa dance on the beach this Sunday.
Yeah.
My ass couldn't get up.
Oh my God. Everybody, you should see. I wish we could have filmed that. Yeah, he's just rolling around on the beach. Each wave keeps knocking him over. And at one point the wave rips his shirt off and he's just looking like a giant ginger mermaid just flopping around in the surf. And I just oh man, I wish we could have been filming.
The best thing Craig could ever do. He was like, hey man, you gotta get up. You gotta get up. Didn't give me a hand. Hey man,
I'm trying to. Like, do you need help? I didn't give you a hand. I'm asking you the whole time. Do you need a hand? You're just laughing as you just roll over.
Man. Never go back there. I'm still picking sand off my body everywhere. It will not come off. It's in my car. I hate that beach so much. I'm never going there again.
Oh, Flagler Beach is not that bad.
It's horrible.
It's all broken up shells, so those things just stick to you. It's like it's like they're all like miniature suction cups that are just stuck to your skin.
Well, how did you not know we're white?
Yeah, Austin's about as white as they come, until he gets fried out there. He turns red.
I'm pretty red right now, but
yeah, it's just. Yep, and that's pretty.
Oh Lord, we lost the fan because you told her you were white.
Oh man, it's crazy stuff. So it's one of those, for anybody that's tuning in. Like I said, we are still trying to get him back in. So it's like reboot. Maybe he's trying to get to a place where he's actually got a signal. But yeah, so while we're waiting, this is one of those, ask your host a question while we're getting.
Here we go again.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we definitely like a couple of topics like we really need to get in, have coming up like from the last show. We really need to talk about like the Book of Mormon and some of the stories about Mormon. I think that would be a really fascinating topic for that one. There's a lot of good ones. We need to get to. We got some true crime ones coming up about serial killers. That's gonna be fun. In June.
When are we bringing our witch friends on?
That's the other thing. We're looking for a name. Naming contest. I don't know what we have to give out as a contest, but we've got several witches that are. So we need. How do we come up with a name for the witches that love the beards? I mean,
somebody's requested we do Hollow Earth.
Yes, Hollow Earth. Yes, we can do Hollow Earth. So we got Varla Ventura. I guess she's a witch. As I said, so we have a witchy following. It's awesome. So I feel like feel in a way it's comforting because we have protection.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
We're being picked on. I gotcha. So yeah, we just beg. It's like, what do we do? They're picking on us. Yeah, but man, it was, I sure hope he didn't pass out from the heat. He wasn't using the AC.
No, but see, the difference would have been he would have just fallen over. He wouldn't have froze, and then
unless his head hit the phone and just knocked it off. I mean, it's just
no. I think he turned it back on because I heard.
Well, I hope so. I kept telling him, it's like, please turn that thing back on before you pass out. I don't want to be responsible for that.
Why was he in the car anyways?
I'm not sure.
Don't you remember every time we interview a fighter, they're always in their car?
Yep. It always seems to be like a car. It's like a thing.
Publix was the worst one.
Yeah. I know. The checkout stand over there. You're here in the background. Would you like paper or plastic? Oh my God.
Have y'all read Dolores Cannon?
I'm not familiar with that. Dolores Cannon. We're talking here. Let me look that up.
Yeah.
He's back.
Damn, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Somebody's muted because I can't hear somebody.
I thought you passed out.
No, man, my fucking phone, like, it like got red hot to where it was like about to explode, and it told me it like shut down on me.
That makes sense.
So
Yeah, so keep the AC on. It's not designed to
for this
work.
bitch to turn back on. I hope you can hear me now. Can you still
Yep.
hear me over this
You're
fucking?
Yep, we got you.
You don't even hear that.
This dude was talking shit beside me, and I thought I was gonna have to smack him. So it was fucking weird, man.
You gotta love Vegas. Yeah, you gotta love Vegas. No, well, we've got you before you're.
Does somebody have their mic on mute? Because
I'm not sure. Can you hear me?
it's all staticky.
Can you hear me? Okay.
I can't hear you.
All right. So you got.
Try again.
Yeah. See, like right now, we're trying to get established here again.
It's still staticky for some reason. Maybe it's me.
I don't know. Oh.
Now I can hear you.
Okay. You can hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right.
Weird.
So while we got you, so you were the judge of a lingerie competition, like
I don't know
contest.
how long this is gonna last because the damn phone is hot as hell. So I'm sorry if I randomly cut out.
Well, keep the AC on, so see if that helps. But yeah, so you judged a lingerie fighting championship.
Yeah, man. That's one of my many hats that I wear as a judge at the lingerie fighting championship. That's one of my favorite jobs. I can't complain with that one.
Yeah. What did you do? What did you do to have that one girl jump the ropes and come after you?
So, man, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I just need security with me at these events because these chicks are freaking crazy. You know what? She was in the middle of the match and she started talking trash to me about my wife and how I'm lucky that that's not my wife that she's beating up. And so I started talking trash back to her. And then the next thing you know, she's throwing on my lap and there's this chaos going everywhere. And all I got to say is I'm looking forward to seeing her next event, and I will have some security with me, maybe some female security with me. Maybe some scandalously clad female security with me.
I'd say it'd probably be better if you had female security with you, because I don't think you want that associated with you. If you got two guys and like manhandling some lady in lingerie that jumps around. Yeah.
These girls are tough. Don't underestimate these chicks.
Yeah, it'll be the optics. Some guy, just smacking to the floor, some girl that jumps over the ropes at you. It wouldn't look good.
Yeah.
No,
yeah, man. I seem to get into shit everywhere I go. Like, I swear to God. So I was just telling my wife, I was like, bring your phone to the car. And I'm yelling at her at the phone. I'm like, hurry up, bring your phone to the car. And I got the fucking window down. And this guy beside me, like, starts talking shit to me. And I'm like, what? I was like, are you talking to me? Literally, like, I'm looking at him right now. He's right beside me. And, like, he started talking shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I was like, are you talking to me? And he was like, no, the guy behind you. There ain't no fucking buddy behind me. He talking shit to me. So I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Talking like my wife comes out with the fucking kid in her hand. I'm thinking like, I'm about to have to like hand my gun over to Ashley and beat this dude the fuck up in the middle of the parking lot. It's just crazy, man. Like, drama and craziness follows me wherever the fuck I go. But luckily, as soon as I got out the car, I don't know if he just seen I had a strap on me or what, but he calmed down and he apologized. So.
Oh, there you go. Wow. No, I was, kind of speaking of like the, the craziness. It's kind of a little more of a serious topic.
They're
I wanted to get
calling me the straight super heavyweight Tiger King, and I kind of like that.
There.
Because I be toting guns around and shit, so fuck it.
Oh man, so there's a little more of a serious question for you, and it's one of those that came up here, and I wanted to get your take on it. What responsibility do you feel like some of these promotions have in doing background, like a background check or like a criminal check on people that are part of the promotion and part of the fighting? Without throwing a lot of names, because we don't want legal issues, stuff I hear. But because you know who I'm talking about. A lot of people, and it's one of those. What do you think is the responsibility of a promotion to ensuring that somebody doesn't have a legal issue before working, fighting?
You know what? I don't know, man. To be straight up honest, I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of these fight promoters because these guys will fight for, they'll put a lot on the line for a little bit of money, especially amateur fight promoters. I fucking hate amateur, not all of them, but most amateur fight promoters. Like, you're doing this shit for fucking free, and they just expect so much out of you, and like that you should be happy to fight there, when in reality you're putting your body and soul and everything on the line, your emotions, your dignity, and you're going out in your underwear and you're getting knocked the fuck out for free, and you're tearing your limbs and shit for free. And like, these promoters should be doing a lot more, including background checks and paying for shit like that. And I mean, especially if you're a fucking prestigious professional promotion, you should definitely be doing checks on your fighters. Like, I've had promotions that were gonna sign me, and thinking that I, like, before they even knew that I didn't even have a fight, like, these guys looked on the internet, I swear to God, and seen some video game of some guy that created me or something like that, and the video game guy was like 4-0, so they thought that was me. And
oh,
like,
my God,
you guys are fucking, you need to do a little bit better job at researching your people. And yeah, man, I feel like, I mean, if somebody happens to fight on a card and they're fucking wanted, I mean, whose fault could that be other than the promoters? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's kind of like I said. I didn't want to get into too much of the name drops because, I mean, if anybody watched it, has been paying attention, they know who we're talking about.
Right. And I honestly, to be honest, so that's where the trolling, that person is where the trolling situation all started from, and the rumors and everything like that. But I feel bad for her. I feel bad for the person, for the people, everybody involved.
Yep.
I don't feel good about this. I don't feel like, oh, yay, ha, 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 I won. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here doing good and she's in prison, ha, ha. That's not how the fuck I feel. I feel truly bad. And honestly, I would like to get a hold of her and like write a letter to her and let her know how I'm changing my ways, and hopefully inspire her to do the same.
It's a little bit too late for that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Well, she's still got hope.
I don't feel like it's too late for anybody, though. You know what I mean? Dude, I was 465 pounds and near death, and it was almost too late for me, so I can't give up on anybody. I know her situation is a little different, but I just feel bad, man, to be honest. Well, it makes me sick, really.
I was telling Craig the same thing with what happened, and it's hard to tiptoe around stuff, but to do what she did and then go somewhere else and then go fight, knowing that it's going to go live, people are going to see it, and like, you still have the balls to do that.
Yeah,
like in a completely different area.
If it wasn't such a horrible case, I'd be like, damn, she's a gangster for that. But it's such a horrible fucking case that I'm just like,
that's just ballsy, man, knowing that you're going to get caught.
Yeah, national broadcast is like,
it just, I don't know, it's weird, man. At first I was like, I told you so, and then it just kind of felt bad. Like it didn't matter. Like I used to give a fuck about what everybody thinks. Now I just give a fuck about how I feel and what I'm doing and like what reality is. Like, reality isn't what people say about you on the internet. Obviously, reality is what happens, and people found that out the hard way.
And then Justin Sims just put in there, Trap's hilarious and never has wavered from his vision.
What? I'm not sure what that means. I know Justin Sims got beat up by my wife one time. I'm pretty sure
that you were hilarious and that you never wavered from your vision.
Oh, I swear to God,
you stuck to it.
Maybe it's a different name, but I swear to God,
it's the same Justin
guy. But there's a Justin guy that got beat up at the. Anyways, maybe I was thinking of somebody else. See what I mean? That thing's it fucks with your head when you get so much hate. Somebody could comment something nice, and in your fucking head, you turn that into something negative.
Justin's cool as shit.
Yeah, because it's in your fucking head. That's why. Because it's in my fucking head. That's why I do that. Because, like, that's what the fuck I'm trying to get over. But first you got to recognize it, man. Like, a lot of these people, they're just like, they're offensive already. You know what I mean? He said, not me.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't
Yeah.
getting whooped by no girl. No, but,
Yeah. No, I was like, Justin's really big, with the camera work and stuff like that. He's
okay,
not.
cool.
He's
Hey,
going to be
bad,
the one
my
filming it. He's not going to be the one fighting it. He knows.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it gets to your fucking head, and still to this day, it gets to my fucking head, and it's something that I'm working on.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of hard not to when you go through years of people saying, you suck, you're shit, you're that, and like people say good shit to me all the time, and then I'll read the comment and misconstrue it as something bad, and then be like, oh shit, he didn't really mean that.
Yeah,
it's fucked up.
I was
man.
like, last night, I was watching your live stream on Instagram, and at one point you're throwing Bud at the camera. It's just like, here, suckers, try this. You're just lobbing it at the camera, and it just I like the part where you held it up to the camera. Can you guys smell this? I'm like, yeah, he's high.
Yeah, it's Vegas. It's the Wild West out here, man. Everything's fucking legal. That probably shouldn't be.
No, it's moving down here from Oregon, it was the same way. It's just like we had all these dispensaries. You could just walk in. It was like a candy store. You could just go in and say, I'll take that one, that one, that one, that one. And you could just walk out the store with it. And it's just, I come over here and I let these guys know over down here in Florida. They're like, what?
That's nice. I wish we could do that in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope over here, man. It is like a candy store over here. That's with girls, guns, drugs. Vegas has got it all.
Is it an open carry state in Vegas?
Yes, sure is.
What is that?
It's a Taurus GC3.
I'm a Glock guy and a Sig guy, but that's nice.
Yeah, these hold up to the Glock. So it's did the stress test and all that shit, and it holds up to the Glock. It's the updated version. So, but it's the cheaper one. I'm a cheap motherfucker, and it's my first legal gun. So I got a cheap one to test it out.
Nice.
No, this one's legal. It's 100% legal. I promise.
I'm trying to come to Vegas for my 40th. I got a couple of years, but I'm trying to get to Vegas ASAP.
Yeah, it's dope, man. Like, you can walk on the strip, open carry, drinking, all that bullshit. They don't give a fuck. Even though I would never, ever get drunk open carry, and I feel like that's pretty fucking stupid.
It is.
Yeah, good. I don't know if you remember Instagram was wild when you were shooting. I made that comment. It's like, dude, you got to get your finger off the trigger. Because it was like the simple. That's the one for anybody that's new. It's like when you're here, it's just like you're holding it right here. It's like no, you got to get that finger discipline. Move it away.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's just
keep the booger hook off the.
Yeah,
especially when you got one in the chamber, you got to be disciplined.
Yep, because it's so easy. It's even with Chase, like when I'm teaching him, it's like red is dead.
Right.
You just have to pretend that thing is armed at all times, and but yeah, Justin brought up a good thing too, and that was one of the questions I had for you. So what is it gonna take to get this signed to where you are actually in the ring?
Man,
on the
mat. I stopped fucking promoting that shit because it was like every other fucking week I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fight, guys, and then something would happen. So to be honest, we had an opponent picked out for my debut, and we put him against somebody else to see how he would do and if he would actually show up, because a lot of these guys, like, the clout just gets too much with them. The Marquise thing, I'm not hating on Marquise, but I feel like that clout shit I don't know if he was ready for that, man. So that situation just kind of went crazy, and I wanted to make sure that, like, I got an actual fight before I announced anything. And then we set him up with a fight, and he fucking no-showed. So, like, literally, he won't respond to anything on Instagram, message or nothing. He fucking just disappeared and went ghost. So, good thing I didn't mention his name, because then I'd look stupid again. And right now, I'm not mentioning shit until something is signed, and I'm not in any rush, honestly. I'm losing a lot of weight right now. The last time you guys talked to me, I was around 365 or 370. I'm 350 now, and I'm just getting lower and lower and lower, and just working on my game and just trying to get better, man. So I'm really not in a rush. By 2022, I am going to be a millionaire. So that is my ultimate goal, whether I fight or not. But I'm fighting.
So how many Emmy fights do you have? We never asked you this question. And do you have any Emmy fights, or you have no Emmy fights?
I have no amateur fights. This would be my first amateur fight. I've sparred a ton. I've competed twice in jiu-jitsu, but I never fought in front of a crowd or anything like that. No. Unless you count like backyard fucking brawls with gloves on, like Kimbo shit.
We've got an ongoing joke because I weigh 220, 230. So if I can get down to 185, I'm gonna take an Emmy fight.
Hey man, you should. Fuck it. You should do it, dude. I'll sponsor you for it. How about that?
That's real. So I'll let you hear that. I gotta get down to 185, and I'll take.
I'm not fucking around. That'd be dope, man. Yeah,
we can hook up with Justin too.
Anybody who fucking steps in the cage and inspires me. That's what these people don't get. They think I'm some fighter troll. I'm really not. Like, they think I'm a wannabe fighter. Yeah, I am a wannabe fighter because I want to be a fighter. But I have the utmost respect for fighters.
No, yeah, Chas, brother. What was the decision behind your name?
Behind my name?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was, it's not as cool as it sounds. When I was little, Trap is literally just short for Travis.
That's awesome.
Instead of calling me Trav, they call me Trap. So Trap is literally what my mom and everybody called me since I was a kid. And then Gambino came from when I was into rapping big time back in like 2006. Everybody was Gotti or Gambino, and I'm Italian, so I figured, fuck it, I'm just gonna be Trap Gambino, and that just kind of stuck. And that's what everybody calls me now and knows me by as Trap Gambino. Even on my IMDb, sometimes I get checks that show up as Trap Gambino, and I gotta call and fucking fix everything.
Yeah, that's no, that's cool because that was one of the things too. It's like you've put out now. Do you have an album out, or is it just singles?
I don't have an album out. I kind of just wanted to test the water with that single and see what would happen, and I didn't expect it to blow up like it did, or I would have been way more prepared to make way more music. I kind of just thought I'd get like 500 views on YouTube, but it ended up getting like almost 10,000 views, and got radio play and press and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, hey, damn, I wish I would have actually put more work into this.
And Justin said if you make it to Miami, he'll hook you up with some Titan tickets.
Oh hell yeah, I'm down for that, man. I'll come and promote it.
Yeah, get over here. Like I said, yeah. So Justin's a really cool guy.
I haven't been in a fight, or I haven't been at a fight for so fucking long, man.
Yeah, but that's why you got to get to Florida, man. We're open.
I know.
We're open. Me. That's
We've
been telling it forever. It's like Florida. It's like our governor even just said.
Speaking of fights, shout out. I want to give a shout out to my homie Iman. He just got his purple belt under Ricardo Cavalcanti. Sorry if I fuck up that name. But I know he's a big name in jiu-jitsu, and my homie's fighting real soon in June. So.
Nice
for that, yeah. Big Iman. He I think he follows you guys on here. You guys.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he was on with you last night. When he showed off the purple belt too. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, there's just so much stuff. And like I've been telling everybody, that's kind of why the opening, I'm always trying to do something silly, but that's why I said it's like social media juggernaut. It's like you are in all these different avenues. You're trying all these different things, and you're growing. As much as people want to dog on you and like you're not doing this thing, it's like he's doing more than most of us are, when it comes to social media.
You know where I fucked up too is like I was doing a lot of this like alone. Like I had a lot of support and I ignored them and just cared about the people that were hating on me instead. And in 2021, I'm gonna turn all that around. And I want to show the people that support me that I can support them back. And I'm kind of working on something right now that's like different than anybody's ever done before. And I'm turning myself into a stock. So essentially, I'm turning myself into a penny stock where you can invest in me. And the better I do, the more my stock rises. If I win this fight, my stock rises. Right now, my stock sucks. I was on Dr. Phil eating dick in front of America. So my stock's not worth much right now. So
Are you kidding?
Put in work, and I'm gonna work on actually making myself into a stock. That way, people who support me can get rich with me together. And I promise, anybody who invests in this is gonna get rich with me.
That's cool. That's that's what I said. When we were talking with you, you're like, we wanted to have you back on, just kind of like an update to see how everything's going, because I mean everything just seems to really have settled down for you guys. You guys are in a better situation. Like you said, you're not at that apartment complex anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's
I'm just working on music and getting better and at everything, man. God damn, I'm sweating. Yeah, I don't know.
Turn
how
that
long
AC
this
on.
phone's gonna
I don't want you
last.
to. No, I don't want you passing out.
Oh, I'm good.
No, I'm gonna feel terrible when your head hits the dash and you come waking up. You don't know where you are.
It'll be good content.
It's like, do you remember that moment when Trap just bashed his head in the dashboard because he passed out, and Ashley had to come down and shake him awake? Oh man, so what's the life for people that haven't been there? What do you recommend if somebody comes down to visit Traps Vegas?
Oh man, I mean, it depends on who you're coming with, what you're coming with, how much money you're coming with.
Let's go with the rated R Trap experience.
Oh man, I mean, we can get drunk as fuck and throw axes. There's this place where we can throw axes at. There's this place called Axe Hole, Las Vegas. You can literally drink beer and throw axes at a wall, and spears and ninja darts and all kinds of shit like that. I wouldn't suggest going to the strip club. That's overrated. I got some girls that can personally give us a dance in the back of a limo instead. So fuck it. And this fucking van, as long as my wife's not using this van, we can use this fucking van.
Why does it smell like Cheetos and Hennessy?
Trap's mobile strip van.
The Hennessy is from me.
Oh my god. Yeah. It's one of those you get with your thing, and it's just everything is just living. That's why I titled that thing "Living Largesse," because I mean, not only do you just live this flamboyant, just over the top, thing, you're also generous in what you do. You actually help people out, and that's what that means. Did the phone overheat again?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's like, well, we're hopefully not rebooting for too long. Yeah, he's that way. He's actually really, it's not this selfish thing. I mean, it's a pretty selfless thing. He really tries to help people out, which is really cool as well. And so we'll hopefully try to get him back in here. So that's if I'm not sure if she's talking about us, because I don't even feel like I deserve that comment. They're professional.
I'm looking up right now. Jesse, how many sangrias deep are you in now?
I know, she thinks we're professional. God, what is this one? How many have you had? Yeah, no, we appreciate that. Thank you so much, everybody. It's one of those. I mean, I can't thank everybody that's watched.
And he keeps cutting off.
Yeah.
I want to thank you all for watching us.
You know what? I just dawned on me. What didn't we talk about last episode?
I don't know.
It was our 100th episode.
Oh yeah, I even put it on the
I didn't even talk about it. It's like I said, that last episode was our 100th episode. So
this is 101.
Chelsea's killing it. In a matter of 48 minutes, she went from 3 to 5.
Yeah. Well, no wonder she thinks we're professionals. Oh my God.
I love it, man.
Yeah, so 100 episodes. Can't thank everybody enough. That was, we couldn't do it with you. Appreciate everybody that listens to this. We think everybody that watches this, everybody that shares this. It means the world to us. I mean, it's, your friends of the show, followers of the show. I don't really like to use the term, fans, because I feel like I'm being egotistical. Yeah, I know. It's just, even though that's what it is, it's just, I still feel
followers.
I still feel like, well, followers sounds like we're a cult. It's like you're my follower. I know. I was joking about that. I think I told April, I was sending her a message, and I was like, tell her, it's like, yeah, we've thrown around the joke of starting, the Church of Beardoism. We just got to work on the tenets and the dogma. It's just, it just come through there. Just kind of like, if anybody's seen The Big Lebowski, they have the dudism, church.
She's killing me. Look at this.
In grace. It's like, congrats. I think the ingrates was even better.
Please get home safe.
Yes, please get home safe.
Now she's home.
Well, it's, I think she's, last I said, she's partying up, St. Grace. Yeah, I'm hoping
she's home. I was being concerned.
Yeah, it's so good. So she's home. All right. We're good. We don't have to worry. Now it's just one of those things you can stumble to the bed, or fall asleep on the couch. That's
like me when I was in Miami for Memorial Day. I paid for a room and didn't even sleep in the bed because I tripped over the suitcase and fell asleep on the floor.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. He said, I think he's going to come back in here in a second too. So just letting it reboot. It's probably hollering for Ashley to bring down a phone.
When it shows the little arrow with the warning sign that it's hot.
Yep.
Yep.
Here he comes. He's back.
All right, I'm back, but I hear some stutter.
All right. So did you get her phone so that way it's cooled down?
I still hear a little bit of stutter, but you know what? I do got the fucking AC directly on the phone now, so.
Okay, good.
We're in there like swimwear.
Cool. Yeah, for sure.
That didn't work.
Nope.
All right. Well, somebody else talking, but you can't hear me.
No.
Yeah, here. I'm telling you, it's like anybody that watches this live or just listens to us. It's amazing how fast an hour goes by.
Everybody just popping in and out.
Yeah, let's try to fix
chairs in this motherfucker.
Yeah, we're trying to work on lighting. Which side works the best?
Fucked up. Maybe it's me. I'll try it. Hold
up. He's gone.
Yeah, I was trying to see if it's him. I think it's the van Wi-Fi. It's just not good.
The carrier pigeon.
I know. It's pretty much anything. It's like every single time we've had a car interview, it's always seems to be like there's an internet issue.
Jesus.
What's that?
Magic got destroyed tonight. 132 to 96. We suck.
All right. You got us now, sir?
I still hear stutter, but I'm here.
All right. We'll try to work through it. No, so we were just kind of talking about before you froze up again about. There we go. So where I mentioned in the post, about largesse, it's just where you're really generous with the thing. It's not just a selfish thing. It's me. You actually like to take care of people and help people out, and that's why. It's kind of like a play. It's like living large, but also you're also living the giving lifestyle, which is pretty cool. Hats off to you.
That, man. I appreciate the recognition, and a lot of these guys. I just want to say to you guys, a lot of these guys have me on the fucking podcast for obvious reasons, for clout or to make fun of me, and to get the trolls on here and to get a bunch of comments and a bunch of shares. And you guys seem like genuine motherfuckers that are actual fans and love following the story. So I just appreciate that, man. So shout out to you guys on that for sure.
Thank you.
Well, I appreciate
I'm a real motherfucker, so I can recognize when people are being fake, man. Like there's a lot of these shows that'll have you on here just to they'll just overreact on stuff and stuff like that. I'm not about that fake shit anymore. That's why I don't do acting anymore. I hate acting. I'd rather just make money being myself and doing what I love.
And it seems like you're doing that. That's why you got this chance before. We don't want your phone to freeze up again before you get a chance to do this.
I literally got it on the air now, so it's good.
Plug your brand so that we can get this out here. Because you got your brand.
Plug what in?
Your brand. Plug your brand.
Yeah. You know what, man? It's still in process. So I would love to plug it, but you know what? If people follow my story, they're gonna find it.
Okay.
It's made lifestyle. We're opening up a gym. It's gonna be made in an LFC together. We're kind of like we're forming a gym together. These girls don't really have any actual place to train at as an LFC gym. So me and my homie Shonuf are going in together with Sean Donnelly. He's the owner of the LFC, and we're setting up a gym for myself to train at, and for my homie Shonuf to coach at, because he's a purple belt and He's won world championships and tournaments and all that bullshit, traveled the world doing jiu-jitsu. So he knows all that, and he's a really good coach. So he's going to be coaching there, and it's just going to be me, him, and the LFC girls to start with. And, of course, Trent and Iman and the other super heavyweights that I train with. But it's just going to be a small group of people, and that's where it all starts, and we're going to expand from there. But I needed a place. I needed a home gym, and so many places are, you know, at this point, it's almost like I walk into a gym, I'm disrespectful nowadays. Even showing my face up is disrespectful nowadays. So I figured, fuck it, why not make a gym of my own?
Yeah, it's kind of like and it makes it where, you know, because you want to, when you're doing those things, you want to have it to where you want to feel welcome in the place. I mean, you don't want to go in where everybody's hostile. It's not fun.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Like, I go into gyms all the time and I'll hit the bag or I'll be sparring or something. I'm always looking over my shoulder, or do I got to watch this guy I'm sparring with because he knows me from fucking Dr. Phil and he wants to knock me out or something? Be like, oh, no, I knocked out the guy on Dr. Phil. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
people are just weird. And like, I'm not even famous. Like, I can only imagine when it gets to the point where everybody knows me. I feel like I'm famous in a very small bubble, and unfortunately, that's the bubble that I haven't competed in yet. I haven't competed in MMA, and that's what the fuck I'm most famous in, which sucks. So hopefully after this fight, it'll start switching everybody's minds.
So is the fight world in Vegas almost not non-existent for Amis? I mean, I would think that it's the fight capital of the world. Vegas is number one, Texas is number two, and Florida and New York is like fighting for number 3 and 4 right now.
Yeah, I mean, the amateurs are. I mean, they got Tough Enough out here, which is obviously like the feeder fucking organization for amateurs. It's a premier organization for amateurs. Ashley fought in Tough Enough out here, and that's. I mean, other than real MMA, and they stopped doing it, and they just got a big fucking controversy with their water out here, so they're not going to be doing anything anytime soon. Yeah, it's been dead for a while, and I don't know when it's going to come back or if it will. But
yeah,
Vegas is opening up right now, so I got hope for everything. Stephen Bonner's gym just opened back up, so I might go over there and train over there a little bit.
Florida's been
not
open
there anymore.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like if you get a chance to come down here, man, it's a whole different environment, because while everybody else has just been locked down, not able to do anything, we've been open.
Yeah, I see that. It's fucking weird seeing it on TV. I'm jealous as hell. Like, everybody in the crowd screaming together. I'm like, damn, man.
And just like, don't even listen to what TV says, because everybody says like they're irresponsible, reckless. They're just going around. It's like, no, everybody's still taking care of themselves. But it's one of those things we know. It's just, we're like, you know, I'm sorry, this little bandana I got on here is no different than it just me being like this. I mean, it's just, we might as well just, you know, don't lick strange door handles. Don't go hugging people that, you know, are sneezing, and, you know, it's just common sense. It is just, but the people, they comment like, you're at the beach.
Man, I was talking to my wife about it too, and I kind of miss the pandemic season a little bit already. Like, I kind of liked sitting on a plane and not having to worry about somebody sitting beside me. I kind of liked getting my hair cut and like the barber having to wear a fucking mask. I like it in certain situations. I just don't like that when I go bowling with my family, I have to wear a mask. Or, you know, when I'm literally in the gym doing cardio, I can't breathe, but I have to have a fucking mask on. Like, that makes no sense. Like, I'm just gonna kill over one day in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I won't lie, we're the same way. It was just, we had I-4. We're going there, and just, you could go down. You're one of the only cars driving on it there for a little while, and so it's like, that was nice. Don't get me wrong, that was, you know, but it is also nice to be able to have a restaurant you can just walk into, and you don't have to worry about going through this massive procedure.
Oh, I think we lost him again.
Oh, the volume. The Trap, I don't know if you can hear me. We lost your volume. A little bit better. It's just something that just suddenly went quiet. There it is. There it is.
I'm here now.
Yep, we got you.
Damn, my phone's probably melting on the inside.
Oh, no. We'll have to wrap it up here so that way you can get it, and just that way you can at least cool off. Because right now we put you through a hot yoga session.
Yeah, and next time I'm gonna do this shit, and I'm gonna get the fucking van cold as ice before I do this shit. I didn't expect it. Literally twice, my phone was like, "It's shutting down because damn, she got a fat ass." My shit was shutting down. My bad. My shit was shutting down. Hold up. You think I'm playing? How do I switch this shit around?
Oh,
never mind. Okay, she ain't agree to be on this bitch.
I was gonna say, here comes the NC-17 rating.
It's better than somebody trying to buy drugs on the fuck. I had somebody actually come up to me in the last place that I lived while I was on a podcast and try to buy drugs.
That was our podcast, I think.
That was? Oh,
yeah, I think so. I think
you're like, no, I ain't got no pills.
Yeah, I don't fucking sell drugs. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's every time we have it on, it's pretty amazing. It's fun.
I wish you guys could check this chick out. But yeah, man, I forget what the fuck I was saying.
Turn the camera around. Do it.
Oh man, no, it's one of those things. We hope everything gets back to normal for you guys, to where you can start doing things. But I mean, that's really fantastic that you got a gym that's upcoming, and I wish you guys absolute success with that. I mean, I hope that takes off for you guys, and that really turns out to be successful.
I appreciate it. Right now, I've been kind of just training all over the place and training in secrecy. And some people that I'm training with, I can't take pictures with because then they'll get kicked out of the gyms that they're training at, or won't be friends with the coaches that they're friends with anymore. It's really sad, man. So I just don't get it. Like, hopefully, once I get this gym, I can just start inviting people to come and train with me, and it'll start switching people's fucking minds, man.
Yeah, I just come in with a fake mustache, and just come in. It's like, I don't know who you're talking about.
I just feel
I'm not trapped.
I just feel like I owe everybody. I just feel like I just need to I just need to shut the fuck up and fight, put in work, and show everybody I am who the fuck I've been saying I am. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why I hope the fight happens, just so that will end.
It has to.
Yeah, so that will end for you. So that way you could just have that whole thing. If it's never happening, well, it happened. You know, win or lose, it happened, and then people can just stop saying it's just like it's never going to. You know, it's all fake. I mean, that's what I hope for you. I hope he gets to that point. And so, are you still?
If I can do what I do in the gym, man, it's gonna be a crazy night. I can perform really, really good in the gym, but it's a whole new thing when it's on stage, man.
Would you do BKFC?
Do what?
Would you do BKFC?
Hell no.
That might be the open road to riches right there, baby.
Hell no.
It's like MMA. MMA got that glove. I mean, the glove's 4 ounces. I mean I'd rather get hit with no knuckles.
Yeah, it depends on, it always depends on money, I guess. But
the bag's right.
Yeah, those are some crazy motherfuckers, man.
it's one of those things.
It's like, even if you're fighting somebody that sucks, you're gonna get fucked up. Like, even if it like slides by your fucking head, you're gonna get cut. Like, I almost cut the shit on myself right there. Like, fuck BKFC. I am not trying to do that. But I'll watch it though. I'll pay for the pay-per-views.
Yeah, we got another buddy, Martin Brown. Yeah, he's the one that we got close ties to. So we all follow him for sure. But it's so now. Are you still connected to Rise? I mean, because Justin Sim asked that earlier.
I'm definitely gonna fight for Rise. I like Rise because
Armando's a good guy.
So fair to me, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of these guys, like, I get it. I get why Rise wants me to fight. And he's honest about it. He tells me why he wants me to fight. It's views, and that's literally the only reason anybody's gonna have me fight right now, because of my credentials. So he's fair, and he's honest about everything, and I like him. I feel like I can trust him to a point, but I don't trust anybody fully, honestly. But yeah, I'm sticking with Rise because they're sticking with me. So if they're loyal to me, I'm loyal to them. Yeah, I'm a loyal guy, man.
Nice. Well, hey, what's I know on your Instagram it's Gambino. Is it
Somebody recognized the Astro.
Yep, that's
check out the Astro van.
But it was a crazy story when we was in high school about Astro Van.
Yeah, man. My Instagram, if that's what you were saying, is at Trap Gambino X. There's a lot of fake ones, but it's at Trap Gambino X. I don't know why I chose the one that would fucking show up at the bottom when you type in Trap Gambino, but that's what my dumb ass did. So it's at Trap Gambino X.
So follow him. He's also on Facebook. You know, Trap Gambino. You know, follow him. Like I said, we posted this. You know, I want to thank you for coming back on again, man. Especially, you know, sitting in your Astro van, sweating your butt off, you know, sitting there dealing with all the questions and, you know, persevering and coming back a couple times. You know, it's
almost got a fight in the middle of the podcast.
I know. I know. So we can't thank you enough for, you know, potentially getting in your own version of bare knuckle boxing out there, you know, just to stay on air with us. But yeah, tell them on hello.
The camera around and showed you a good show.
Yeah. No, but appreciate you coming on, man. Like I said, best luck.
Appreciate you having me, man, and letting me share a little bit of my story. And thanks for staying on when my shit was fucking up. So I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, so tell Ashley hello for us. You know, I said, you know, appreciate you spending the time. You know, give love to the family and the kids, man.
Yeah, thank you, brother. I appreciate the conversation. Have a good one, y'all.
Yeah, you too. All right, that was the Trap Gambino show.
Trap Gambino story.
Yes, no, he is. It's one of those. That's kind of why I said love him, hate him. You know, just and he really did sum it up. I mean, I didn't even talk to him prior to that, and that was the part that was cool. I mean, I actually hit on that thing I just came up with, where it's just, you know, he doesn't care about it anymore. He's doing his thing for the family and getting him there, which is really good. So, it's. You know, I don't know, maybe, but you know, friends. You know, I mean, if you want Trap single friends, I mean, are you sure? So, Natty Cakes 407 on Facebook, or give her a call 407-923-2898 is in the Central Florida area. Mention us. You're going to save on your cake order. Amazing cakes. 3beardspodcast.com. We are on Patreon /3beards podcast. You can become a beardo with us. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. This show is also rebroadcast on Patriot Radio every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Download the Zeno app, and it is brought to you by J&J Beard Company out of New Jersey. Go to jjbeardco.com. Tell them thank you for being willing to put us on their radio. And Jesse, I don't think you know me. All right, hey, I'll mention it. Hey, I'll mention it to you. It's Three Beards dating service here. I mean, what can I say? Yeah, it's so everybody. Appreciate you watching. Trap, best of luck to you again, man. You know, I said we're definitely be in touch. Everybody, thanks for watching, and good night.